EDH Senpai. This is my first, last, and only box of Ixalan Collectors, probably. Just want to take a chance. I pre-ordered it. I think I paid the total was $212, so it probably was a little less than $212. I got it on one of the pre-orders before all the cool stuff came out, so I was kind of excited. I love pirates, so that's why I did it. I want to get some really cool pirates and stuff, but like reality-wise, I probably won't get much of anything. If you go in hoping nothing, then you probably get something. I'm doing this on a local CDH servers Discord, just because I want to, if people pop in, just want to give people the opportunity to see it, since it's not a product that everyone in this world can buy, unlike though WotC doesn't believe that. And I'm going to keep this box as clean as possible, because this box is fabulous. We're going to do the box topper last. I was very excited to see that they brought back the box topper in the boxes. So I really like Ultimate Masters with the box topper. Oh, there's a nice shininess to it too. It's not even picking it up, but there's like a beautiful blue, like Aztec. I'm gonna save that packaging probably. Yeah. So like, I liked when they did box toppers. I mean, even though every freaking collector's pack is basically have box toppers, we're gonna use. I picked up like a while back a crappy penny sleeve. Ooh, focus, 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 focus. Please focus. Yeah. So I'm hoping that they do the box topper thing. I do enjoy it. And if people pop in, it's just random people, and I will probably edit like their names out. A gnome soldier. That is a cool token. A lot of really cool uncommons and commons in this set, so I'm going to take my time going through it. I really do like it, and the uncommon slot's just fabulous. This Scallywag is actually very good, and the minecart's pretty good. Not a big fan of these flip things. I'm gonna make a good pile. Well, that was already a perfect hit, because that's an uncommon that we did want. This farce is pretty cool. So we're gonna go commons. Let me move my phone. It's gonna be way more stuff than I expect, because there's gonna be so many art types. So I already want to put this in a sleeve. It's gonna be such a long video. I did want these. This is really cool. I'm not huge on this art. I like the actual real art, the original art, but this is the new Abolisher, but it's an uncommon. So that's pretty cool. Resplendent Angel is a really good hit. I'm gonna move these under here, because this is all stuff I like. The net comes in with 3 counters on it. Remove a counter, tap another creature. They can't be activated as long as it remains tapped. Okay, that's interesting. Draw a card for each equipment or each artifact you control, then put it into the zone level 3 from the top. Interesting. Not great, but interesting. That is a rare. So lands, Resplendent Angel's beautiful. I do need to put these into sleeves. These are like upside down. Why am I doing everything upside down? Why am I not prepared for this? That Resplendent Angel's nice. I was never gonna buy a Resplendent Angel. Starving Revenant enters the battlefield. Surveil 2. For each card you put on top of your library, you draw a card and lose 3 life. When you draw a card, if there's 8 or more permanents in your graveyard, target opponent loses 1 and you gain 1. That's very good. That is a very good rare. This is Dino Island and a treasure. Oh, I like the treasure. Treasure is very cool. Jurassic Park treasure, by the way. Where did I put the tokens? I'll put them with the lands. And then we got the Green God. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. You would put a creature card or a land card among them onto the battlefield. The rest on the bottom in a random order. When it dies, I flip it. When it flips, pay 3, activate only if you control 10 or more permanents, and only as a sorcery. Wow, so it comes back really easily. And that's really pretty, though. That's very pretty. So we're going to put that with a Resplendent Angel, because that's mythic. So far, starting off great. Resplendent Angel was like a $30 card. Oh, that's another mythic. The Smiling Flood is actually a mythic. That's pretty funny. We got a dinosaur token. Cool. Okay, another chance. Return target creature card from your to your hands. And return up to 2 creature cards. That's pretty good. And there's a benefit target creature and opponent controls gets -1. That's interesting though. It's an artifact now. That's actually pretty good. The lands. Are these commons? These are commons. So I think the cards are really good. They come and play tapped. So reality, it's probably my pauper. I'm gonna just put it in a sleeve and put it over here in my pauper box because it'll probably just play in my pauper deck. Quick creature, no. The Justice, very underrated card. I'm gonna put it over here. I'll kind of do a thing about that later. Commons and this cool planes. Cool. Rampaging Ceratops cannot be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. That's uncommon though. Uncommon. Subterranean Schooner. It just gets 1 creature that crews it though. It's too expensive, doesn't matter. The vehicle, yep. Ablu, Obsessor, Echo. Yeah, I don't really like it. A foil one of these lands, that's pretty cool. And a Kazuri, oh, a copy token. That copy token is actually beast mode. Did you see that copy token? It's really pretty. And the Kazuri Flanker. 3 mana for a 3/1. When it enters the battlefield, I put 1/1 counters on it for each creature that left the battlefield on your controller's turn. Gain 2 life, subscribe to, or exile target player's graveyard. I think it's a good card. It's not going to be like a staple in anything, but it's definitely a good card. And that is a rare foil. So I need a rare foil slot. These are commons. These are basically commons at this point. Because everything, if it's not a rare, it's pretty much a common. Cool. Third pack. I did a lot of like reading after the fact and like how the Jurassic Park slot is pretty much just lands most of the time, which is kind of funny because yeah, it shouldn't be like that. So Eaten by Piranhas is a 1 colorless and a blue enchanted. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a black skeleton creature with power and toughness equal to 1/1. That's actually a very strong removal. I'm gonna put that, I guess, here though. When it enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls X, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. That is a really good horror, so I'm gonna actually keep 2 of them. I've got to keep the horror separate because I'm actually kind of building a casual horror deck too. Horrors, so there, and then here. And these sleeves coming out of this pack upside down are starting to agitate my soul. So I'm gonna take this and just. Who puts sleeves like that? All right, back to this. Farce card. That's pretty cool. Oh, Thrashing Brontodon. It's got a nice art. 1,000 Moon Smithy. When it enters the battlefield, create a white gnome equal to the number of artifacts and creatures you control. Beginning of your pre-common phase, you may tap 5 if you do transform it. What does it turn into? Whenever you cast an artifact or a creature using this mana by the barracks, create a white gnome token. That's a creature. Well, that's really good, actually. So this probably gets a place in Kennen. Unstable Cliff. And there's about to be, if you cast it for each player, choose a comparative power. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The Glyph, yeah. The Glyph I thought was really good. Oh, Get Lost. I love Get Lost. It's not getting a lot of criticism. People aren't really hyping it up, but I destroy your stacks piece, which is in a creature or enchantment, and then you get 2 map tokens, then I cast Dockside. That's very good. We're going to put it in that stuff we want. Forest card. Relentless Fence. That's actually... So the worst thing you could get in these packs is probably the lands, because they're not... they're tapped lands. They come and play tapped. Nobody wants man lands that are tapped. Until end of turn, it becomes a red insect with menace. At least it's a creature with menace, though. I mean, it could be worse, right? Maybe if I build a casual Rakdos deck. Though I've been edging myself around, like, not building casual decks. These packs are really hard to open. I'm probably going to destroy some of these tokens. We got a beautiful pirate, by the way. I love the pirate, so... we got a merfolk. And a treasure. That's actually perfect. I'm going to put these two in sleeves because I want those. I mean, so far we're getting stuff I don't need, but I like. That's cool. I like that kind of stuff. Goblin Pirate, as long as you control it, it's a 2/2 with haste. That's a good pirate, though, guys. That is a good pirate. Presence of the Ages, the veto. Okay. Swamp. Bartolomeo, that's actually a really good sack outlet. It's a free sack outlet, and free sack outlets always are good. I'm gonna sleeve this. His art's pretty cool. This is the gnome creator. It's very cool. Fabrication Foundry, another, I think it's gonna be good in Oswald Fiddlebender. Bombardier, we need it, so we definitely needed one of these. Broadside Bombardiers, since we're gonna be building pirates again differently. Trumpeting Carnosaur. When enters the battlefield, discover 5, so that's really good. Discard it, deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. I like this. I like this a lot. It's like a channel ability. I like it really a lot. That's a very good card to me. What is this? Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. And when you do, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature against trample on the turn. Whenever you discard one or more cards, exile the top card of your library. You may put that card. You may play that card. Whenever you discard one or more cards, exile the top card of your library. That's very good. That is a very good card. Probably gonna go into my Omnisilus. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. That could be really good in Omnisilus because it gives my creature trample. I'm not sure about the trample part, but it gives me the ability to discard cards into drawing or exiling, impulse drawing. So your next end step. So that's very good. 4/4 Golem. That artwork's fantastic. Panicked Arts are. I mean, it literally just gets +2 and gains first strike, and then you make a treasure token. I will keep that for the Pauper deck because that literally just makes treasures. When you're playing Drago, anything that makes Drago big is pretty good. Dead Weight, reprint, dies, chomp, deals damage. No, not on the dinosaur decks. Counter target spell and a plains. Plains. Okay. Ooh. The new, whenever a player plays a spell, if it's not on their turn, they take 4 damage, is very good. So put that there. Squirming Emergence, it's a really good card. Souls of the Lost, in addition to a discard or sacrifice a permanent. Its power is the number of permanents in your graveyard, +1, equal number plus. Okay, so it's a spirit. The Drawing Althasar, that's pretty good. Another one of these guys. We get a command tower and a trumpeting Carnosaur. That's actually pretty cool. So we get a full art, foil, and a command tower. I think the command tower is a flip. Yeah, it is a flip. So it's a pretty cool one. I mean, people like that kind of stuff, I think. Sadly, we only got one god so far. But that's cool. I mean, I think the trumpeting Carnosaur is actually a very strong card. I'm on the fence with it being in Minsk and Boo because I can discover into stuff. So it's really cool. And it's on an ETB effect. So like I can flicker it, which is actually really cool. Greedy Freebooter. This is going directly into my Pauper deck. Oh, Basking Capybara. The first time we ever had a capybara in the game. Woo! Let's try 3. Oh, the firstborn of Gishaf. That's really cool. Put that in the rare pile. If this wasn't sacrificed as a sorcery, this would be great. Storm Captain. So I need to get this in a sleeve. This is another really cool pirate. Probably won't make the cut, but it just puts a 1 counter on pirate for whenever an artifact enters the battlefield. It's a very good card for pirates. So, commons. Corpses of the Lost. Skeletons you control have +1. Whenever enters the battlefield, create a black skeleton pirate. Beginning your end step. If you descend this turn, you may pay 1 life. If you do return, you may return as your hand. Very cool, very cool. Cool. It's like a pirate themed card. I'll keep it with the pirates. Excuse me. The flanker again. We've gotten one of them. The Master of Dark Rites. Very good card. Tap sack, make 3 black. I can cast a vampire, cleric, or demon spell. Very cool. That goes there. Whale of the Forgotten. Descend 8. Choose 1. If there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, when you cast this, you may choose 1 or more. Return target non-land permanent to owner's hand. Target opponent discards a card. We got the top 3 cards. You'll have to put 1 in the back. I mean, that's a very good card. Owen, Grady, the Raptor guy. I think he's like $5 or $6. He's cool. Cool. We got an ancient one. That art is fabulous for the ancient one, by the way. Can't attack or block unless there's 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. Draw a card, then discard a card. When you discard a card this way, target player mills equal to the mana value. This is beautiful. I don't think it's going to be a great card, but I think it's pretty. Gonna put this here because that is the god, right? Yeah, that is one of the gods. It's double color, and it's really the cheapest one, so it's kind of weird that that's a god. Not sure where that fits in, and I don't know much about the mythology of Aztec or Mayans. I don't remember which one it is. I like the Tithing Blade. Is that a common? That is a common, is it not? That is a common. Well, that is... It's very difficult for me to... I don't want to bring it really close to the camera. I don't know. It looks common to me. The set symbols are... Oh, yeah. Well, I can see it on the C right here, so that makes it easy. The set symbols are very hard to read because there's so much detailing in them. At least to me. I'm getting older, though. I mean, it makes a fungus. That's pretty good. If I descended this turn, I get a 1/1. That's not bad. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to keep that just in case. Mineshaft Spider's pretty cool. Not really worth anything. Double strike. I like this guy. Lava Tongue. It's a Goblin Warlock. Beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, each opponent may discard a card or sack a permanent. It deals 3 damage to each opponent who didn't. That's really cool. That's very cool. I'm going to put that. Is that a rare? It's an uncommon. So I'll put it in that pile, though. We got a mountain. Oh, pff. We got him in the foil full art version. That's way better. I'm going to move this over to here and just put him there. Roaming Throne. That's a big hit. Not the prettiest artwork, but everybody wants this card. This card is so strong. Magnetic Galleon. It deals 5 damage to target creature an opponent controls. Whenever one or more creatures your opponent's controller dealt excess non-combat damage, create a treasure token. If I were to get... I'm going to put this in the keep pile. If I get the red god, I'm going to build the deck. But if I don't, no big deal. When it enters the battlefield, I create X white vampires with lifelink. At the beginning of your upkeep, if your devotion to white and black is 7 or greater, create a 3 or 4/3 white black demon vampire. Interesting. That's a rare. Goes there. Sovereign, for each creature with power greater, put number 1 counters on it. Jurassic Park, that's actually a good hit. Cool. So welcome to, and then it's got, you make a wall, you create a 3/3 dinosaur with haste, and then destroy all walls, and it flips over in Jurassic Park. I think this is an expensive card. I think people were actually looking for this, so I'm going to put it in the foil pile. Actually, I'm just going to put it in the hit pile. And then Pugnacious Hammerskull. It's just a 3 mana 6/6. Whenever it attacks, if you don't control the dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. But I think this is a budget option for Savala. I think Savala can make real good use of that. I mean, it's 3 mana for a 6/6. You're never gonna have another dinosaur, probably not gonna ever have another dinosaur. Oh, these packs are so hard to open. We got a bat token. Woo! It puts the land on top, and that's why the problem is with that. That's pretty, though. The Captivating Cave. Look at her. So it's a kite sail freebooter, but it's instead of it being a 1/2, it's a 1/1 with lifelink. No. Mounting card. Discover 3 is not a bad ability. So put that there. Confluence. No, we already looked at this. I don't like it. Treasure map. New art for the treasure map. That's cool. Choose a creature type. Mana. Next spell, the chosen type. Though I have flash. That is actually very strong. Ooh, we got a Kelvin. Callion. Okay, cool. Very cool. Henry Wu. And a foil full art treasure map. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. Like treasure map. I have a gentleman that I play with that likes treasure map a lot more than the rest of us. I don't think he knew that when it flipped, it doesn't. When it transforms, it doesn't untap. I think I'm right. So it's not as good as you'd want it to be, but it's cool. What does it flip into? Just a 5/5. Okay. It's like a game 1 life, draw a card. So I mean, it's like it's a replacement gnome. It just So it's like a wall almost. It's a 0/3 market gnome. When it dies, you gain a life, draw a card, and when it gets exiled, if you're activating a craft ability, you gain a life and draw a card. So you always get to gain a life, draw a card. So it's a 2 mana, search your deck for a basic plains card and put it in your hand. That's not bad. This island. I don't know what this is. I've never even seen it. Akawali, the Seething Tower. 1 enchant. As long as there are 4 or more permanents in your graveyard, it gets +2/+2 and trample. As long as there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, it gets an additional 2/2 and cannot be blocked by more than 1 creature. Very interesting. Put in the rare pile. Evangelicalist. Pathologist. It's a druid. Exile card from graveyard because that's pretty good. Ooh, we got a foil full art Ponslaza. That's pretty cool. I mean, not something I would play. We got the new Gisha, Galta. That's pretty cool too. Galta's a very good card. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna play dinosaurs, but wow, that art! Holy crap! What is that? All right. Tide Binder. When it enters the battlefield, counter Counter up to one target. Activated triggered ability. Oh, it's the creature that counters things. Okay. Activated trigger ability, and you can't activate them, and that permanent loses all abilities as long as it's on the battlefield. That's interesting. People were talking about it. I think 3 mana is a little expensive for that effect, but it's a very cool looking artwork. Dinosaur egg and a dinosaur. That's pretty cool that they're back to back like that. We got 3 packs left, so again, seems fun. Seems like a fun set. The art's very cool. Enters the battlefield if you control an artifact, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. That's pretty cool. That might be a playable pirate, because you can target the 1 ring and it doesn't untap during the next untap step. Because I'm that guy. Helping Hand. People talk about this. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. It's interesting. The Nautilus. A swamp. I like swamps. This is a full art version of the first of Gisha. Cool, cool, cool. It looks kind of dopey looking though. We got the Green God again. That's pretty cool, I guess. When it attacks, create a treasure. Until the end of your turn, you may leave the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Whenever it attacks. That's not terrible. It's a good pirate, I guess. The Gnome Champion. People have been posting about this thing. So it's Jeskai. Whenever it or another double-faced artifact enters the battlefield, under your control, mill 3 cards. You may put an artifact card from among them in your hand. Craft with 6 artifacts. What does it do? Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, transform up to 1 other target double-faced artifact you control. Create 2 gnomes. Interesting. So what does it do though? Like, so you just have to exile 6 artifacts with it? That's weird. Not sure I like it. The Hammer Skull. Oh, we got a Compass form. Bend your end step if creature dies turn, make a copy of it. And this really pretty Starving River. I think we've gotten this. Yeah, we already got this once before, just not in foil full art. Okay, 2 packs left, and then the box stopper. I mean, I think everybody that opens this wants a Mana Crypt. I think that's where everyone is. Since Mana Crypt has been reprinted, I think so far. Oh, those are pretty. That is a pretty fungus token. I like that. That's really pretty. I think Mana Crypt being reprinted, everyone's super excited about it and everything. But like, that's pretty cool. That's actually not. Is that a common? That's a common. That actually might not be bad in my pauper list. I'm just gonna put it over here. Pauper. Armored Kincaller. Menace till end of turn. I'm good. Poisonous Dart Frog. So adorable. Mischievous Pup. There's dogs. But edge better return up one permanent you control on his hand. It's like a bad version of the spirit out of the I don't remember. I can't even think about it. Swamp, cool. Yearling, enters the battlefield. Also copy somebody's power and toughness. Braided Net. Warden of the Inner Sky. As long as it has 3 or more counters on it, it has flying and vigilance. Tap 3 untapped artifacts or creatures you control. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Scry 1. If the Illuminous Enigma, the counters guy, still exists, this actually would be pretty good for it. Singer of the Swift Spears, Flash. When enters battlefield, put a shield counter on another target you control. As though they had Flash. That's pretty good. Ooh, we got the blue one. We got the Blue God. I don't know what it does. Whenever you cast an instant spell from your hand, it gains rebound. When it dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control. So, but there's not a lot of instant spells that take turns. How many counters? Oh, 3 time counters. Okay, so that's actually really hard to keep flipping over. We got a spitting Dilophosaurus. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Creatures your opponents control with 1/1 counters cannot block on them. That's a really good card, though. And then we got a Corpse of the Lost again. So another really good one, but it's a full art foil. That's cool. And last pack. Last pack magic. I don't think we did poor. I think like Welcome to Jurassic Park. I think those are like really good cards. And then we got 2 of the gods that people like, so it should be pretty cool. We got a vampire and a pirate token. That's pretty cool. Alright, Join the Dead. I mean, that's not terrible. I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing all this time. This is probably a popper staple now. Whoop! 3 mana to put -5/-5 on a creature, or -10, -10. That's pretty good. The Blast started attacking. Pirate Hat. Huh. It's a really cool pirate hat. I'm not sure I'd ever run it, though. Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Each other dinosaur you control. That's pretty good. I'll put it in the rare pile. Alright, so we got a forest. We got a skeleton horror. I don't know. I'm going to have to put it in a sleeve because it's a horror. And we're going to build that Captain Enthralled. Definitely. Relentless Vents. I'm glad we didn't get a bunch of those. This is the second one we got. I don't like them. When enters the battle with tap, activated. Spend this mana to only activate abilities. Craft 4. What does it do? Each activated ability of exile cards used crafted. You may activate it whenever you activate an ability that isn't a mana ability. Copy it. That's a very good ability. That's expensive though. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on it, and whenever it dies, create a... Oh, it's the baby version of Elendra. Oh, good, a Restless Reef. It creates a black-blue shark with Death Touch. Whenever it attacks, target player mills 4 cards. A forest card, and... Oh, it's a Larian Journal. Full art foil. I mean, I don't think it's the best. Sacrifice another artifact or creature, draw a card. Activate only to sorcery. So that's pretty good. Sacrifice your, discard your hand, flip it. It becomes a land. This is the land that brings back creatures. You may cast creature spell from your graveyard. If you do, it enters the battlefield with a counter on a finality counter on it, and is a vampire in addition to its cost. Very cool. It's a upgraded version of Volrath's Stronghold. I'm gonna put it in the full art, and then our box topper. How did I do? I mean, I don't think it was a bad box. I got some pretty cool stuff. I didn't get everything I wanted, but again, you can't go into these things like thinking you're gonna get like a Mana Crypt. You know, if you're gonna get a Mana Crypt, you might as well wait and buy it. I'm sure it's gonna tank a little bit in price for a little bit. All right, big reveal. Arcane Signet. I mean, it's pretty. That's very pretty. And I will just put that into a sleeve too. Alright, cool. And that'll go there because I'll probably end up using it. I think we did pretty good. Big hits were the 2 gods. The ancient one is really pretty. And the Resplendent Angel. I'm sure Resplendent Angel will hold its value at some point. And then another god. Plazada, whatever that guy's name is, Sun Favored. The Roaming Throne. The Trumpeting Corsair. I like that. I like that card a lot. That card's a very good card. Cool. Well, thank you for hanging out with me while I did this. And I'll get this edited and posted up as soon as possible. Thank you very much, and have a great night.